for Jadon Sancho around Europe, with important clubs around Europe, not only in Germany, could be in other countries, and so that's why Manchester United are open to the market. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, Fabrizio Romano here as always to keep you posted on the transfer market. Today guys, many things to say, exclusive update on Thomas Tuchel, what's going on with Jadon Sancho future, an important, really important update, but also Bayern signing incoming, and also something to say on who could leave Bayern, could leave Serie A. Let's jump into it together. And so guys, here we are ready for a crazy week of transfers with the Euros to start next week, but this Sunday is bringing us many news, many updates. I always remind you to subscribe to the channel, as every day we have many contents, many videos, many updates. You can find many updates already in the last video I released to you around lunchtime, but now time guys to give you some updates on Manchester United, because the exclusive news of the afternoon is that Manchester United and Thomas Tuchel are not expected to reach an agreement for Tuchel to become the new manager. What's the feeling right now, guys, on Thomas Tuchel? We can confirm the report from Bild earlier today saying that Thomas Tuchel had a meeting with Manchester United. They had a meeting and they had many contacts. We can also say that Thomas Tuchel was considered, as I always told you also here in the videos, the favorite candidate to take over at Manchester United in case, and remember, in case Manchester United decided to part ways with Erik ten Hag. That decision has not been made yet. So what's going on at United? As I told you in the recent videos, Man United are having conversations with several agents of representatives of managers to make sure they assess all the options on the market before deciding on the new manager or on keeping Erik ten Hag. So this is what's going on at Man United, keeping all the options open in order to make the best decision for the club. Among these options, the favorite one was Thomas Tuchel, because he had direct conversations with Manchester United, a direct contact with Sir Jim Ratcliffe, but the understanding is that Thomas Tuchel wants to take a break from football at least this summer. So Thomas Tuchel, unless Manchester United are not able to change his mind and they decide to go very strong on him, but as of tonight, Thomas Tuchel wants to take a break from football and doesn't want to take any job. So the decision of Thomas Tuchel is to leave the conversations. Let's see again what's going to happen, if Man United will decide to make one more try or not, if Man United decide to continue with Erik ten Hag, if Man United decide to consider other options for the job. But for sure, for Thomas Tuchel, as of tonight, Sunday night, the intention looks clear, not to proceed in talks with Manchester United, and so they are not expecting to continue this conversation for the German former Chelsea manager to Man United. Of course, in the next days, in the next hours, we expect Man United to make a final decision on Erik ten Hag and to clarify what's the future of the club in terms of manager. But really important stuff on Thomas Tuchel, really important update. And important update also on Jadon Sancho, because the message that we get on the Jadon Sancho situation and the position of Manchester United is really clear. Man United, as I always told you, are prepared to sell Jadon Sancho this summer. Regardless of who's going to be the manager, Man United will try to find a solution for Sancho, to sell Sancho, to make some money, and also the same is expected with Mason Greenwood. So Manchester United still want both players to leave, but for Jadon Sancho, now they are prepared to enter into concrete conversations to find a solution. Man United internally, when they discussed about this decision to make on Jadon Sancho, indicated £40 million as the fee they are expected for Jadon Sancho to leave the club and try a new chapter. Borussia Dortmund are obviously interested in Sancho. He's one of their priority targets, but £40 million could be too expensive for Dortmund. So let's see what they decide to do with Jadon Sancho, if they will make a try or if it's going to be impossible for them. For sure, the interest is still there and the player is still keen on Borussia Dortmund. Man United, from what I'm hearing, feel that there could be some other possibility for Jadon Sancho around Europe, with important clubs around Europe, not only in Germany, could be in other countries, and so that's why Manchester United are open to the market, are open to exploring options, and are absolutely open and intentioned on selling Jadon Sancho for a fee around £40 million. So keep close eye to the situation of Jadon Sancho in the next days. I will keep you posted, but we don't expect this is Man United position, to see Jadon Sancho in a Man United shirt next season unless something crazy happens at the club. Then guys, we expect to see João Palhinha in a Bayern shirt next season? Absolutely yes, because the feeling is that this deal is going to happen. What's the situation? Bayern have agreed personal terms with João Palhinha, the contract is agreed, the salary is agreed, João Palhinha is super excited about the possibility to join Bayern, but also João Palhinha expects Fulham to come on his way in terms of negotiations when it's about to negotiate the transfer fee with Bayern. The initial proposal from Bayern was 35 million euros plus add-ons. Fulham rejected that proposal, but early next week, Bayern and Fulham will talk again, and the expectation is to reach an agreement for a fee around 40-45 million euros. So Bayern will push again, but Bayern have an agreement with João Palhinha, and now João Palhinha expects Fulham to go on his way and to help him to make this transfer happen to Bayern. Why? Because the transfer of João Palhinha to Bayern was already 99.9% done at the end of the summer transfer window 2023. Deadline day, João Palhinha travels to Munich, the deal is done in terms of medical tests, everything was set, even the pictures of João Palhinha in a Bayern shirt. But then Fulham were not able to find a replacement, they wanted Højbjerg and other players, then they were not able to make it happen, and so the deal collapsed for João Palhinha to Bayern. But what happens right after? That Palhinha has been super serious, super professional. He accepted the contract extension. He didn't complain about not joining Bayern and staying at Fulham. He played a fantastic season under Marco Silva at Fulham once again. He's always been a great professional, training in a fantastic way, not asking for a transfer in January, being always super respectful and committed. And this is why Palhinha now expects Fulham to give the green light and let him go to Bayern. Let me clarify one more point. Vincent Kompany. Vincent Kompany, in an internal meeting he had with Bayern directors, approved the name of João Palhinha, who last summer was a target for Thomas Tuchel, now is a target also for Vincent Kompany, and I expect this transfer to happen because there is big optimism around all parties involved. And so João Palhinha could be one more signing for Bayern. On Joshua Kimmich, guys, I'm receiving many questions. The position of Bayern is very clear. At the moment, they are not negotiating a new deal with Kimmich. The situation is completely quiet. The player is focused on the Euros, but the feeling is that if Bayern receive an important proposal this summer for Kimmich, they will be open to consider that. Unless they don't agree a new deal with Kimmich, and again, at the moment, they are in total standby, Bayern, with a good proposal, are prepared to let him go. So let's see who's going to approach Bayern. At the moment, it's still not something advanced or concrete, but the name of Joshua Kimmich could be one to watch in the summer transfer window with this situation, and also with Bayern now busy with many deals in terms of incomings. Remember the name of Jonathan Tah, who is still a player that Bayern want, as I told in a video 2 days ago, and then João Palhinha, who is getting closer to complete, guys, for today. Wojciech Szczesny, Juventus goalkeeper, approached by Al Nassr. We can say that Al Nassr offered him a 2-year contract on a really important salary. Szczesny is tempted. They made an important proposal to the player. They also opened talks with Juventus to sign Szczesny. Juve are open to let him go because they will sign Michele Di Gregorio as new goalkeeper from Monza, best goalkeeper in Serie A last season, 18 million euros plus 2 in add-ons. So Di Gregorio will be the new first goalkeeper. Mattia Perin is in talks with Juventus to extend his contract, and so Szczesny can really leave Juventus. Now it's on him to decide whether he wants to go to Saudi with Al Nassr reuniting with Cristiano Ronaldo or not. And so, guys, let me know your thoughts on all these stories. Thomas Tuchel, Man United, what should Man United do now with the manager situation? And also Jadon Sancho, selling him 40 million euros price tag, for him 40 million pounds price tag. Do you think is a correct one or not? And also your opinion on João Palhinha, Joshua Kimmich, and much more. I wait for you guys. Here as always, like this video, turn on the notification bell, subscribe to the channel. See you soon with Fabrizio. Ciao.